I got a debate club for y'all. Over the weekend, SNL did a skit about Joe Rogan, and Tim Dillon weighed in. He called it a hacky, could have been funnier. The show's going downhill. All of a sudden, Michael Che comes in and goes, Tim Dillon? Who? They start going back and forth, and I just want to know who y'all got. We got Tim Dillon on the left. We got Michael Che on the right. Gang, gang, buzz.
I'd probably say opposite.
Did you see
Che's
that?
more of a left. Dylan, be right. But everyone's familiar with what happened here?
No, I
No,
wasn't.
I don't.
familiar
I don't
with
know what
this.
happened. I don't know what he's referring
No.
to.
All
no.
right, so
First-
Saturday Night Live did a skit. Instead of Sesame Street, it was Ted Cruz Street. And then in the skit, Pete Davidson plays Joe Rogan. And I thought that was the hackiest thing, the Rogan, like, jokes. It was weak. Like, I just eat, ivermectin or whatever. And I'm not a scientist, but I look like, whatever.
Oh,
So that clip was posted.
it wasn't
Tim
clever.
Dillon made fun of it and was like, "Yeah, they're all hacks on there. They're weak. Making fun. The show hasn't been good in fucking years." Then obviously Michael Che's the head writer of Saturday Night Live, right? He's
No.
the head writer.
He's just one of the writers.
No, he's head writer.
He's the head writer now.
He's been the head writer for over a year now.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
he's the head writer. So obviously he took offense to that, and then was like, Tim Dillon, because they came up in New York together. So like Tim Dillon, and one fan was like, "Yo, he makes $190,000 a month off Patreon." And he was like, "Congrats for him." But like, I don't care if it's a zillion. I know Tim Dillon. He ain't what you think he is. He's a sweet, humble guy who really tried at stand-up and got nowhere. Became a media personality because it's much easier, and we're all very happy for him. But don't get fresh, Tim.
Ooh.
And then Tim lit him up.
Ooh.
Tim goes, "Here's the reality." And he just did sell out the Beacon Theater, which is huge in New York. Tim goes, "Here's the reality. I sell more tickets than Michael Che ever has. I don't think he's allowed to use the website per his job." They're not. If you're Saturday Night Live, you can't be on Twitter.
Okay.
And I've built something on my own that he could never do. Che has done well for a drunk who can barely read, but his show sucks and he knows it.
Oof.
How the hell is Brendan reading so fast?
Yeah. Can we get those ad reads like that?
What's up, bro?
the things that pay the bills? Can we get that?
You've been playing hide and go stutter with us for a damn decade.
Well, when he's passionate about it, you know what I mean?
Oh, damn, bro.
Well,
Well-
Joe's your homie, dude. You gotta stick. That's your homie.
I don't need to offend Joe. Like, they're frying themselves.
Right,
Joe doesn't need to
right.
defend himself for a weak, hacky joke. Like
Yes.
the skit wasn't. Everyone's hating on the skit. I thought the skit was kind of funny. The Ted Cruz Street, it was funny.
Is this?
But then
Oh.
the Rogan stuff with Pete Davidson. Honestly, I like Pete. Pete's not writing those jokes.
Right, it's the writers.
Pete, you can tell Pete realized the joke because you can tell he's reading on stage.
Did you
Like,
feel
he's reading
uncomfortable?
thing.
It made me
Huh.
uncomfortable how bad it was.
Like, I don't know if these people believe the things that they're saying about Joe. I think that, like,
The writers do.
No, I don't think
Oh, no,
so.
it's a sketch.
I
It's
could
a
tell.
hot topic.
I could tell by that writing style. Like like they could actually go after him and be funny, and then we could be like,
That's
"Aha,
what
that
Tim's
was
saying.
funny."
But that's Tim's point.
wasn't even
He's
funny.
like, you could have made better jokes.
Yeah,
that
it wasn't
wasn't funny, right? That wasn't
funny at all.
But
No.
how many comics talk shit about Saturday Night Live? Because we all came up on it. So many. But I think with this, I think you guys missed the point. I think Michael Che, who dropped a special stay on Netflix, going toe to toe with Tim Dillon, who's fucking huge on the internet.
Yeah.
By his fans going towards Michael Che's and like going to his Instagram and looking him up and stuff like that, it just brings awareness to Michael Che's special. Michael Che is a smart fucking dude. Beast writer too. Beast, man. Good comic. So I think all he's doing is getting hype for his special.
Oh, it's publicity.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He and that's why he was like,
This is a Biggie,
he's like,
Biggie Tupac
yeah, he was like,
situation.
I don't want
Yeah.
any smoke. Like, Tim's a good dude. I don't want any smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. Just publicity for a special, and it fucking worked. We're talking about it.
Tim Dillon could be man of the year. I don't think an episode of this show, I mean, in living color, blows any of this shit out of
Oh
the water.
yeah.
And I think it's sad that the only people they even pick on this show anymore are white dudes and Russians. So I'd love to see any of these guys have a little bit of balls and make fun of anybody.
Well,
you
they
know-
don't. They don't. It's the network. Like Saturday Night Live is a woke left show. That's
well,
all.
they should
they're-
send they should send a gift basket to Donald Trump every week when he was in office. Because without Donald Trump, what would they even be talking about?
But
on
the
that
ratings
show?
still suck. Tim gets
Yeah.
better. This show gets better ratings.
No,
Saturday
but
Night
I'm
Live.
saying it resurrected the show at the time. They won an Emmy after that.
Alec
It was
Baldwin
like,
won all
yeah,
those
people
Emmys.
were
Yeah.
talking about it. So it was like, did you not want him in office, or did you want him because it made the show better?
But now they have
But now
nothing
what?
to run on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now it's like, okay, he's
And also-
gone. Now what are you talking about?
Michael Che's out of there anyways in a year. He's out of there. He has a show on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Like he won't be around much longer.
I don't
it's
know.
their shit. I thought I mean, I don't know. It's their shit, I feel like.
Did you ever want to be on Saturday Night Live, Theo? Any desire to do that?
Oh, I'm sure when I was a child, I wanted to, and like you would see Chris Farley's on there,
Eddie Murphy.
Spades.
Yep.
Who else?
Theo would have been great
Dennis
on there.
Miller. The lady smelling her arm.
Colin Quinn. Yeah.
Colin Quinn. No, her name's
Oh, the lady smelling her arms was
Cole.
Molly Shannon.
Molly Shannon. Yes,
Molly
yes.
Shannon.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
Adam
Will,
Sandler,
the Will
Chris
Ferrell
Rock.
days.
Get
Yeah,
the
I go
fuck
way
outta
back
there.
though. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
way
when I
back.
was-
Steve
when I-
You talking about
Martin,
Belushi?
Steve Martin.
Yeah,
You
when
talking
I-
about Belushi?
man, when I was
Chevy
a-
Chase?
Oh, Dan
days?
Aykroyd.
dude.
This show
Like,
didn't have
like
any
it should have
balls.
been
You
called
have to
back
know,
in the
look,
day. Go ahead, Theo.
These people aren't doing. I'm sorry, I stepped on you. Go
No,
on.
no,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Theo.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
These people, they're not doing nothing with no balls on it. They're not
No.
doing nothing with no.
And that's why the
balls on
ratings
it
suck.
at all.
Yeah,
That's
no-
why all the ratings
So
suck.
they have to know that whether whoever Tim or Chet, whatever it is, they not doing nothing with no balls on it.
No, and
no
Tim,
teeth.
Tim's not saying anything we haven't
No
heard.
teeth.
Yeah.
Tim's not saying
No.
anything we haven't heard. Like everyone's thinking that.
It's
But-
safe bites, bro. All they're doing
Yes.
is making fun of conservative whites and Russians.
Yep.
Which I just think at a certain point, it's like you don't have no fucking balls
Agreed,
left, son.
Doug.
So you standing around touching your own PUSS.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it should be called. It's like that show should be called. It's like an echo chamber now. You know,
It's
They
just weak shit.
Who watches TV anyway?
It's a
People still
projecto
watch it.
chamber.
They do?
Stevie, you tell them. Tell them
I
what
don't.
you think,
Everyone
Stevie.
watches
Be honest
YouTube.
with
Everyone watches YouTube and all
Netflix,
these. Yeah,
streaming
this stuff. Yeah.
services.
Yeah, but you know
other
what though?
content.
SNL actually lends itself to being a show that's great for YouTube because everything is clips.
They do clips.
They
Yeah.
do clips on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
they're-
It's actually. I think the
Also
show's
great
big. I think SNL's bigger on the internet than it is on.
Well, for
TV.
instance, the clip of Kim Kardashian has 5.5 million views.
I'd
which
rather
is
watch
more
Key
views
and
they've
Peele.
gotten in years.
Oh,
I
she
like
made
Key
a
and
funny
Peele.
joke about that though.
Fuck
In,
yeah.
in her opening monologue, she was like,
Beast.
I'm used to 300 million people watching me, so this is like a quiet night with only
Yeah.
like 9 million. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So she's making it. It's the truth. But it's just like Key and Peele too.
Yeah, they're the best.
Oh,
I like-
man.
I love Key and Peele.
On the internet
they
though,
kill it.
on the internet it's even
Millions
bigger
of
because
views.
it's like such.
Millions of views.
But that's how SNL is. They have these short clips.
Nah, they can't mess with Key and Peele.
But you know what? Here's what I say. SNL's kind of like McDonald's. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Now?
like it's an institution.
Yeah.
It don't mean it's good for you. It's just it's been around for so long that we
I
just are
agree.
used to it. It's Saturday Night Live. You know, whether it's good or bad, it's gonna be on. No one cares. They don't care about the ratings, good or bad. It's just like we're gonna put that in that time. It
They have
comes
an-
on,
they have an
dude. It
agenda.
comes on at 11 o'clock. Like
It's Saturday night.
I know, but what I'm saying is, you don't have to worry about that show like going off or on. It's not at 8 o'clock in prime time. It's not. You know what I mean?
You know what?
They
I
don't
like
care.
your mind this morning.
And people know what they're getting. They go
Yeah.
there if you want that. You go there
Correct.
for that. It's
Yeah.
like
It's like
for
turning to
some people,
CNN.
it's-
I know what
they're-
agenda they're
it's
going to
what they
push.
like.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some people, it
I'm
doesn't
never
fit.
going there for comedy. Like I've never
No.
turned that on to get a laugh.
No.
Not anymore. When I was a
Sometimes,
kid, I
I'm
did.
always surprised when I get like if I'll see a clip and I'll be like, oh, they got me with this one.
It's
but,
rare,
But a lot
though.
of times when if I just watch it, I just find myself being like, oh man, what?
Yeah.
I like to watch the Weekend Update because I want to see what like whatever woke agenda they're trying to push,
Yep.
and sometimes sometimes that's if anything has teeth, it'll be on the Weekend Update. But everything else is just kind of like, and my thing is like, just be funny. Come up with like the old sketches, like the church lady and the like, they had these like, it was just like funny moments that they would come up with that had nothing to do with like some sort of agenda.
King in the stairs.